Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Arnold Melendez,
And I'm Stephanie Mariette.
Francisco Ortiz.
and we're Team 4 Subgroup United Thinking. Today, in our case report studies, we're looking at Moonshine Miracle and specifically their branding, touch points, tangible touch points they can do, strategies to implement, a reinforcement on keywords they're trying to implement, and alongside a few other things. To start this off, I'm going to pass this out to Francisco, and he's going to start with current brand image analysis and on consistency.
So let's talk about our brand image analysis and for consistency. How consistently and clearly is Moonshine Miracle communicating their brand and brand image? Well, we as a team believe that they are not consistent or clear with communicating the brand and brand image. They do not seem to have a clear target market and do not have a specific plan in their strategy. In order for them to start communicating the brand along with the brand image, they need to put forward, put the story online and use that to connect with their audience. In the interview with Nate Binion, the leader of the band, he was talking about how he wants people to know his story and that his songs provide meaning and fulfillment. And their social media platforms, they need to create videos that talk about and present the ideas in order to connect with their audience. Their social media platforms provide no advertising and do not market the brand image clear enough. So we think that that's something that they could work on. And now I'm gonna pass it to Steffi. She's gonna talk about the current image. Steffi.
Yeah. So we believe that the current image of the Moonshine Miracle is lost and unknown, and there is no connection between all of their social media platform, and there's really no overall image of the brand. There isn't really a theme or a consistent message or image being put out on a social media. And Nate Binion is portrayed as the leader of the band, especially on the platform in which they're called Nate Binion and the Moonshine Miracle. So if they were a brand map, we think they would want the word soul and folk, so people know that what genre of the brand they are. So now I'm gonna give it to Arnold, and he's gonna talk about developing a consistent strategy.
So, on part two of the case study report, it's emphasizing on developing a consistent strategy to implement these brand words that Moonshine Miracle wants to do. See, as a band, they want their community, their fans, customers, whatever description you want to give it to, they want them to know that key words that represent them as a band: soul, passion, fun concerts, and storytellers that tell of hope through through their stories. They also want to be known as a folk band. They want to be established as a folk band. So what the second part is asking for is examples of these tangible touch points that and the words that the band is asking for to reinforce and strategies to implement. In the example, they give storytelling as or storytellers as an example of a word they want to reinforce, and the way in the example they're telling that the band can tell a background behind a few of their songs and how they came out to be. Continuing the same order, same touch point, it's going to be concert, which is basically the time where the potential customer can be in contact with this brand. Fun concerts is a easy brand word that you can reinforce in this environment. The band can bring this electric energy that brings to life these stories that they want to tell, the stories that bring hope. They can bring that energy that brings hope out of it. Somewhere that they can reinforce passion would be a website. The amount of details and the amount of dedication that they put emphasizing their folk band can be poured out in their website. the amount of detail will emphasize and show to their fans or customers how passionate they really are about music, how passionate they are about bringing soul and all these other intricacies into their music. Instagram is a key place where they can emphasize the soul of the band, the authenticity of the band. The customer will be able to feel more immersed with the band, where they could see video recordings of them, backstage or in the studio practicing, developing songs, just them on the road. It brings life and soul into a band, and it stops being a band and more of like a family. And from the sound of Moonshine Miracle and the type of branding they're trying to do, it seems like they want a closely knit, intricate type of community. Since their folk band songs, are bringing these intricacies such as soul and passion through their stories. So I believe that Instagram is a great place to find somewhere to emphasize the word soul. And my strategy to implement that is just to simply be the band, simply give the customer or fan a sneak peek of what's going on behind closed doors, what's going on after a concert, before a concert, on their free time, just little glimpses that bring humanity into the band. With that being said, this is our responses to the case report. This is mere suggestions that United Think and sees forth that could help this band, expand. They want to the way they want to create the branding that they want to and whatnot. We really appreciate for you guys listening and taking the time to watch this. And yes, thank you.